Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 6th to June 12th, 2022. This is a general reading, so take whatever resonates and leave behind for others what does not. To go deeper into your week, check out readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs. So in this first column, we examine a puzzle that you've been trying to solve. In this middle column, we find key pieces of that puzzle. And in this third column, we get advice on how these pieces fit together. So, interesting. You have 3 of the 4 pages showing up so far. Okay, so here in this puzzle you're trying to solve, you have this altar water, ritual renewal. You have 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and King of Cups. In the key piece of the puzzle, you have animals. You have Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and in advice you have Connect to Source, 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. So here in this Altar Water card, Ritual Renewal, this has to do with a way of cleansing. Cleansing bad energy, cleansing your past, possibly even, cleaning your room. With the 4 of Pentacles, it is a sense of foundation, how you possibly even value yourself in the material world, how you even get a sense of being whole in your mind, body, spirit, and heart. With the 2 of Cups, this is about, relationships, coming together and becoming like a partnership in terms of romance, in terms of platonic friendships, in terms of, business relationships. And with the King of Cups there, it's a sense of being emotionally sturdy, being someone who is grounded, who uses reason and logic, and also comes from a place of compassion. So for some of you, it's a sense of possibly even finding maybe a spiritual guide, a way to meditate, a way to kind of clear out any negative energy around you, possibly. And that could have to do with maybe you are someone who is really sensitive and takes on energy of other people. So let's take a look at that 2 of Cups. You have 4 of Pentacles again. So with the 4 of Pentacles, the traditional 4 of Pentacles, the individual has their feet on, they're on each of their foot is on a pentacle. There's a pentacle on their head. There's a pentacle that they're covering even their heart and grasping on for dear life. For some of you, it is a sense of what gives you, I guess, a sense of a foundation is your connections with other people, your relationships with others. So let's take a look at the 4 of Pentacles. you have Ace of Wands. So that's definitely seems that your foundation, who you are, your sense of self is connected to others, how you relate to others, and a sense of it bringing it's like a life force for you. It is a sense of energy for you. So let's see what's going on with this King of Cups. If this is more you, like perhaps this is what you're doing now to kind of make sure your energy stays centered and grounded. So let's take a look at this King of Cups. You have Four of Wands, another four, another sense of foundation, of security. And for some of you, this may be a significant other. This may be just, a mentor to help you deal with certain emotions, how to get that balance for yourself. But overall, it seems that there is a need, or you've already figured out that there is a need for kind of some type of way to keep you doing well, like your core, your sense of foundation, how to clear out any bad energy that's associated with it, because you do seem to get a lot of, like, you're very much tied to your relations with others on every level. And so if someone else is stressed, you can get stressed. If there's like some slight disagreement, it can kind of throw you off your game entirely. So it's really a way to make sure that your material world, your emotional world, your energetic world, it's like all kind of balanced. So here with this animals, this key to your puzzle with the two pages. Page of Swords is like a curious energy, something that gathers information. Page of Pentacles is also a sense of, learning and embracing a certain value of self, certain value of like the world around them, and kind of getting almost a sense of self-worth, or not getting a sense, like reevaluating and recognizing how those things kind of work together, how your sense of self is influenced by your interactions with your environment and with people, like, people in your environment and around you. And with the Five of Pentacles here, it is a sense of, you have the Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles here. So here it's almost a sense of dealing with, maybe with change, dealing with people in, new information, new things you learn really affect your ability to feel whole, to feel like accomplished. With its, like, sense of animals, you do have over here this Six of Cups where there's a dog that's being shown. So it could be that one way to make sure that you are, your energy is balanced out, is perhaps getting it a certain animal that, when you spend time with that animal, it makes you feel refreshed and kind of clears out any funk that you might get so that you are able to learn things, gain more information, and connect with things in your environment without it being kind of tainted. And also, it's a sense of animals can help people heal in a way. So let's take a look at that Five of Pentacles there. You have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is a sense of having invested in something and really not getting out of it what you expected or hoped for, or not sure if you should keep investing more in it. So now you have the 4, 5, 6, and 7 of Pentacles. So here it kind of does indicate a sense of how you kind of progress and operate in the material world. And it seems like there's this sense of energy being connected, in not only connected to your environment and people, but like to animals even. It seems like you have a lot of power. You have a lot of power over people and kind of can create what you want. So let's look at the Page of Pentacles. You have the Emperor, which is a card of kind of power, authority, and this is another card of foundations and stability. So here it's as if you are not needing a connection, but you having a connection to something, to someone, to animals, really affects your ability to have a sense of self. So let's look at the Page of Swords. You have the 10 of Cups. And here with the 10 of Cups, it's not only a sense of happiness, it's a sense of being able to experience all the different emotions that there are, and still be able to be centered and grounded despite whatever emotion comes up. Negative emotion, positive emotion. So there is like a sense of a connection to stability, foundations, boundaries, and what you share energetically and what connects you to others. So here, let's read what this says. This is the advice on how the pieces of the puzzle fit together. You have connect to source, go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. So this connect to source, it is a sense of like your sense of self, how you feel, not only how you feel about yourself and your environment, but almost like how you connect to your world, to connect to something that's even greater than yourself. Here with this Page of Wands, this is an energy of exuberance, just like expressing yourself, expressing your desires, and kind of not embarrassed to, look like a fool, to look like you don't know what you're doing, and just like exploring your world. And here you've got the Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles. Six is about balance and harmony, and kind of what gives you that balance and harmony in your life. It seems to be coming from your connection to other things. With this connect to source, it's kind of like you can connect to people, you can connect to animals, perhaps connecting to source, connect to like a spiritual life a little bit more, incorporate that more in your day-to-day. You have the Six of Pentacles. It's about balancing wants and needs, about give and take. Six of Cups is about reflecting on your past, a sense of nostalgia. So here, let's take a look at the Page of Wands. You have the Page of Swords, another page. So you have that Page of Swords over there. So it is a sense of, you know, tying all these these energies of being curious and wanting to know and wanting to connect, and a desire to really grow. So here it's as if with air and, you know, this almost like the circle around this Page of Wands. It's almost kind of a huge halo, or a huge kind of concept of something in the air. Even in this Eight of Pentacles, there's like something magical in the air surrounding these pentacles, this Page of Wands, even the Page of Swords. There's something in the air, something that is surrounding these individuals depicted here that is like magical or spiritual or source related. So let's look at the Six of Pentacles here. You have Chariot, which is your card here, Cancer. You know, being able to experience everything, you know, happiness, sadness, opposing energies, masculine energies, feminine energies, and being able to pursue, you know, what it is that you want. And it's almost it's like a way to, if you're not sure what you want, you've been focusing on just being grounded and a sense of self, it's as if this call to connecting to source will help you find your way. And then I have this flew out for the Six of Cups. It's the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is a sense of liar, stealer, cheater, but it's also a sense of imposter syndrome and trying to not be seen, trying to avoid something. So here, it seems like with the Six of Cups, there is a sense of a feeling that you had maybe when you were younger that you associated with your connection with a pet, a connection to something where there was a sense of loyalty. And here it's as if you're recognizing that there are things that are not so obvious, that aren't really, you know, based on loyalty, that there are things that are out there trying not to be detected, trying not to be seen even. And one way to kind of, like, I guess, deal with that is to kind of connect to this source, and really attract into your life what it is that you want. Kind of tapping into yourself a little bit more, maybe even your past, and recognizing that, you know, your inner energy, your experiences in life so far really kind of are revealing maybe a life purpose, and a recognition that there is maybe connecting to the source, something that's not really hidden, but something that is kind of hidden from your view, can be as strong as this like childhood loyalty with this pet. And it'll really help you kind of figure out where to go next. You've got a lot of pages here, a real desire to learn, to grow, to prove yourself, and just be immersed in something that you're passionate about and you want to be dedicated to. So it's almost a sense of this is setting up your examination of what it is that not just makes you feel grounded and, you know, supported in life, in who you are, but what you need to feel connected to as part of your life purpose. So I'm hoping that this provides a helpful perspective of your week, and we'll see you next time. Take care.